Mm-hmm. Low right at 4 o'clock. Yeah, just shoot a group on that plate.
I think I pulled that first shot. All right. Just kind of play in here.
Oh yeah. Spank it.
You got to slap her around a little bit.
Mm-hmm. That 203's got her swinging.
Yeah, it does.
Ha! Wind must have caught it. Like went right off the edge at 3 o'clock.
Sweet. Guys, welcome back. This is Eric here with Iraq Veteran 8888. Today, we've got a Frankenstein rifle of epic proportions to talk about here today. I've got the Jack Sparrow thing going on my hands because I don't know what else to do. Guys, this gun has been several years in the making, and if you guys have been following the channel, you probably have noticed the evolution of this ugly little puppy here. And this has got some weird stuff going on, so I'm going to quickly try to talk about it a bit. This is a Mosin. It's got some Mosin left in it. Basically what we've got here is an M91 Russian Mosin action, and we fitted a UK59 machine gun barrel to it. Actually, Ray did. And what we had to do is some profile work and everything like that, because these barrels come just about straight blank size in terms of barrel diameter, so they're really fat machine gun barrels. They are chambered in 7.62 by 54 rimmed, just like the Mosin is. So we're still shooting, you know, that's a 203 grain soft point brown bear soft point load there in 54R. We've got a rock solid Picatinny mount installed on this. And we've got a Bluegrass gun stocks custom stock. I sent my action up to Morgan up there, and I had him, I commissioned him to build me a stock for this gun, because originally we had this really ugly like AR-10 quad rail thing that we rigged up, which was even more Frankenstein than this. And although it was accurate, it was really ugly, and we were having a hard time getting like a lot of consistent accuracy out of it. We would have like spurts of accuracy. So we kind of figured, yeah, we needed to build an actual stock for this thing. So Morgan came through on it. I told him to just kind of hang on to it and take his time, so he finally got it back to me. And it's basically his sporter stock that he makes for the Mosin, but it's just been opened up for this really big barrel right here. We've got a Sandman TI from Dead Air on here, so it's just a direct thread can that we're running on this. It's a 24-inch barrel that's chrome lined, and it did come off of a UK59 machine gun. So basically, I'll tell you a little bit of backstory about this particular barrel. So at one point, I don't even remember who was selling them, but at one point, somebody brought in a whole bunch of these barrels with the intentions, I guess, of building some type of like custom rifle out of them, and they came in pre-threaded to fit the basically receiver of a Mosin. But I think what they ended up finding out was it was actually a lot more work to fit those barrels, so they sold them as just a project barrel, and you could buy them for like 60 or 70 bucks. And I bought one of these barrels just thinking, yeah, maybe we'll do something with them one day or whatever. Well, word got out, and a lot of people started fitting these barrels onto their guns, and they found out, man, these things are actually pretty accurate. So now the prices on the barrels, unfortunately, and now you got to remember, this was 2 or 3 years ago. The prices on the barrels now are like 300 or 400 bucks. You're starting to get into the price point of just having a custom barrel made anyway. But I think that there's a bit of nostalgia that surrounds this barrel, just because it is kind of a com block barrel married to a com block bolt action, which is kind of neat. You know, it's basically just a Mosin action. It's still in 54R. It's just got machine gun barrel installed. What Ray did was he had to profile the extractor cut on the back side of the barrel. And then what we did, all right, I say we, but what Ray did is he made a barrel nut similar to the way that they headspaced the Savages. And what we did is we took one of these 203 grain soft point loads, and we screwed the barrel out, chambered this round, okay? We screwed the barrel in until we headspaced it off the shoulder, okay? So this is kind of really set more to, I mean, it head spaces against the rim as well, but it also makes good contact with the shoulder. So it's a nice tight fit, and it's kind of more of a, I guess the way you would kind of like really tightly chamber a good match grade bolt action to really try to get wring the maximum amount of accuracy. On the fired brass, I mean, that shoulder just does not bump forward or blow out or anything at all. I mean, it just does really well. So I purposely built this gun with the intention of wanting to launch, you know, non-corrosive 200 grain ammo, which I've always been the kind of guy that I believe that 200 grain ammo shoots the best in these guns. And it certainly does. I mean, it's about a minute gun. You're not talking like sub-minute groups, inch to inch and a half accuracy. So it's not like stupid good accuracy. However, it is fun to shoot, and because of the weight of this barrel and how thick it is, you can literally sit behind this thing all day and shoot it all day, and no matter how hot it gets, it'll just continue chugging along. So it is a bit of a tight fit. You notice I was slapping that bolt because I just really wanted to make sure that those rounds just get in there real nice. It's a Franken gun, guys. The bolt handle is also from Rock Solid. They do this bolt conversion. You can send your bolt in or you can take it to a gunsmith, but this is their low threaded bolt handle. And actually, you see it's just got these, you know, take Remington 700 threaded bolts. So that's on there. The optic that we've got on this is a Zeiss Conquest V6. It's a 3-18 with a Christmas tree reticle in it. It's got quarter MOA adjustments, zero stop turrets. So it does have exposed target turrets, but they are zero stop, which is great. Wonderful optic. We've got it in a low profile set of Zeiss rings. And the reason that I went with the Zeiss primarily is because I wanted kind of a European style optic to go on a European style gun. I mean, yeah, it's a Franken gun, but we figured, you know, I dropped a Zeiss on my K31 Sporter. You guys have probably seen that particular gun. We are going to revisit that particular gun out to 600. Chad was shooting like 3.5-inch groups at 400 yards with that gun at one point, the K31. So we will be revisiting that gun from the tower and just shooting some groups out to 600 for you guys just to see what she's all about. We are going to be firing this gun from 600 today. 300 yards, it's making relatively short work of just about everything, but I am going to shoot the gun a little bit more. The Zeiss is definitely an excellent optic. It's a 30mm tube. Pretty standard fare, but the Christmas tree reticle, that whole reticle design has really been kind of growing on me a bit because it allows you to really just dope her in really good at 100 yards and then shoot it over a chronograph. We were getting some very consistent velocities out of this gun. With the 203s just shy of 2,400 feet per second, which is definitely not bad. That 24-inch barrel getting this 200 grain pill out of there at 2,400, that's giving a lot of downrange energy. You can hear those whacks downrange. It really hits that plate with some authority. You know, it's still just a standard magazine. I haven't really done anything to mess with the magazine on this thing. You know, this gun is like 3 years in the making, guys. This is just the closing out of a project that has taken quite a bit of time. You can see that nice tight fit on that brass. Some people might think I'm a little squirrely for doing this, but you know, it's just fun. The stock does utilize an adjustable cheek rest, which is nice to really bring that your cheek height exactly to the level that you want. Not a bad gun at all. I mean, she's a little ugly. She's a little devil-may-care. This stock is fully bedded and pillar bedded. With that heavy barrel, you really want to have solid bedding because all of that weight pulling around and stuff, you really want a stock to be bedded well, especially when you're running a big heavy barrel with a lot of weight on it, and that's what we went with. The trigger in this gun is a Timney. I cut the safety off because this is not a hunting rifle. It's not, you know, a gun that I'm really going to do a whole heck of a lot other than what you see right here. And I'm not going to chamber around until I'm ready to shoot, which I am. So, well, not really, but you get the idea. 200 yards, Chad. We'll see what we can do on these little gongs down here.
Yeah, shoot those quarter-size D28s down there on the left.
Okay.
See what you got. Give a slight hold for wind on the left.
Okay.
Like right in the head. 2-inch target. Oh my gosh. That thing is very, very quiet for those 203s. Oh yeah. Favoring up there in that kind of top corner there.
Well, you know, it was kind of high at this distance anyway.
It was. Ah, right over the top of the head.
This thing is so neat.
Why don't you try aiming at the second one over on the left there? But just aim at the bottom of the plate.
Bottom of the plate?
Yeah. See if you can get him to sail in the center of it there. That was just left.
Well, the wind must have died down because I was holding for wind.
I'm a terrible spotter.
It's okay.
Yeah, you're good on the wind right now.
Okay.
Just right.
Strange.
Turn the cameras on, you can't hit anything. We were getting this thing zeroed earlier and taking shots on like the 8-inch popper at 300 yards and the coyote's face.
I know. You turn the cameras on, everything goes to pot.
God
That's how it goes, man. The cameras draw everything out. All right, we're gonna do just that. We're gonna try 300 yards, guys. This rig is really just something that I built mainly just to have some fun with, and to have a platform to test hand loads. It's reasonably accurate. It's a minute and a half gun. You're not talking a extreme amount of accuracy out of this gun, but it is fun to shoot. And that was my whole point for putting this gun together, is just to have a fun shooter, and plus it's strange and it draws a lot of hate.
It matches its owner.
Yeah, oh yeah, it matches its owner.
All right, 300 on what target?
I'm just gonna shoot the gong.
The big gong, okay.
Let's just see where it's at.
Sure. Just low of center. Do that again. Slap it. Mm-hmm. Definitely sailing in there.
I'm gonna be real curious to see how this thing shoots out to 6.
I think the big thing is just the limitation of that ammunition.
I do think it's the limitations of the ammunition, but one thing to consider though is I really wanted to try this ammo out because it's cheap and commonly available, and you know, I like shooting the D166 projectiles out of this gun, but the only issue is they're not available anymore.
Yep.
So
it does shoot really good with that Fin 39 hand load.
it does.
I mean, it's stacking them all into probably about a 7 to 8 inch pattern there.
All right, I got one round left out of this box. Let me see if I can hit the 8-inch popper at a 300 there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not even using the rear bag. I'm just, you know, kind of.
Just give it a slightly low and left hold. Just to the left of it. Like right off at 9
I
o'clock.
shouldn't have held to the left. Let me have one more round here.
Yeah, your group on the big plate kind of hovered a little bit high and left.
Okay. These things are fun. All right.
Yeah, try it again.
We're just playing here, guys. Just having fun.
Like literally hold right on the plate at like 7 o'clock. All right, aim dead on. That's the round went in the same place. What the heck is going on? Now you're gonna hit to the right. Right over the top.
Can't win for losing here. The thing was shooting excellent earlier, and here I am just screwing the pooch.
There we go.
There we go. I redeemed myself.
Well, that 203, man, it moves that Magnum popper.
It does, and it hits with a lot of authority. I got a few rounds left here. Let's just shoot a little more. I'm gonna try that coyote down there. I'm gonna try a headshot there.
All right. Send her when you're ready. You hit him in the mouth, I think. Yeah, you blew his bottom jaw off. That looked like it hit his front leg. A little hard to see through the grass down there. Clipped his ear. That's 3 for 3.
All right, tell you what, I'm gonna try to shoot the gopher down there at 300.
On the right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right in the face. Yes. Headshot. Nice.
All right, I think we got her figured out, Chad.
End on a high note.
End on a high note. Yeah, we'll pretend I meant to do all that. But guys, I hope you can see how fun this gun is. It's shooting pretty dang good out to 300 if I can do my part. I tell you, we're gonna back off to 600 because I think we're gonna really see what this little puppy can do. And just for fun, we were out the other day. I had a Chinese Type 53, which is a Chinese copy of a M44 carbine. And we also had an M91 30 service rifle with the bayonet attached to it. And we were out the other day doing some shooting there from 600. I think you'd be pretty surprised how well these 203s were doing. I've always been a fan of heavy bullets in the Mosin. 180 to 200 grains is really where it's at for getting the top accuracy out of one of these guns. I've always believed that. I wish that the D166 projectiles were still being made and everything like that. But this is not a bad second choice. I mean, this ammo is cheap enough. It's non-corrosive. It's available, and because it's a soft point, it is a boat tail as well, which is kind of cool. But because it's a soft point, if you shoot your Mosin all the time and you know exactly where she's hitting and you want to take it out and do a little bit of hunting or something like that with your Mosin, this is a great way to be able to just put the same round you practice with in your gun and go out and shoot. I've got 2 rounds left, 2 for the road. Did we ever actually weigh this rifle, Chad?
No, we didn't, but it's heavy.
It's very heavy.
Hang on, what you got real quick?
Yep.
Having to run back and forth between cameras.
It's okay. A man of many talents.
All right. 300 again?
Yeah.
All right. Now don't mess up now. You gonna go for that gopher again? Oh, just behind his neck.
Oh, 1 for the road. Okay, how about a body shot on the coyote just for the road here?
All right, go ahead. Right over the top of his shoulder there.
That's all right. He'll live to warn all his buddies. All right, guys, the gun's not shooting terrible. We're gonna go up the hill here and give it a try. Let's do it.
All right, we're up here at the tower. I'm gonna take a few shots with the Fugly Mosin, but it's not very fugly. I think it actually looks pretty good. But we're gonna take the same 203 brown bear and we're gonna sail some rounds in at 600 yards and see what happens.
Yep.
Oh no! I gotta get this thing in there right now.
Hopefully now you've actually got a very good rest going on there.
Yeah.
I wasn't really supporting the back of the gun at 3, but we're gonna have a little fun here at 6 for sure.
All right, so let's see. That second hash mark.
Give her about 2.3.
All right. That wind's kicking. I'm gonna get.
Don't worry about the wind. Just lob one in and let's see what's going on.
Well, I'm gonna hold just over on the left side of the plate.
You do have a crosswind. It's not too bad.
All right, here we go.
Go ahead.
Here we go.
Chad, your windage was perfect. It looks like it hit just low.
Just
Why don't
low.
you go to a
Okay.
full 2.5 hold, and we'll just see what we're dealing with.
This thing is such a joy to shoot. It is so quiet with this can on here. All right, get in there.
Yeah, don't be
Slap
afraid
her
to
around a
smack
little
her
bit.
around a little bit.
She likes to be slapped around just a bit there. Windage wise look good?
I'm gonna name her Natasha.
Oh, Natasha. All right, full 2.5 hold.
Okay, just high, split the difference. Good windage.
Good grief. All right. Split the difference.
Yep. Christmas trees reticles can be a little weird, but you might have hit just low. I'm not sure. Try again.
Good grief.
This is silly. You're on it. Shoot a group.
Cool, I see it. Oh, well, that one was a little stiff.
It's okay. This gun is a little devil may care, but I don't care.
Ah!
Keep doing that.
I see that shot. It's 3 to 18,
Yeah,
man.
that wind's catching you a bit. Just
Yeah, a little
give her
bit.
maybe just a hair of wind. Hold.
I'm holding off on basically using the center graduation as a wind hold over on the left side of the plate.
Go right ahead. That wind is very consistent. Go ahead.
Oh, just off the right
off the edge of
side.
the plate. That wind got you. But those 3 shots, I would say they triangulated into probably about an 8-inch group.
Mhm.
That's not bad for 600 yards. Yeah, that wind's picking up
Yep, I got
downrange.
it.
Okay, well that tracked all the way on the left side of the gun.
I held a little bit more for wind and it hit way over there. What is going on?
Your elevation is just wonderful. So I think it's definitely safe to say that wind is just playing a little bit of heck down there. Not too bad. It's still blowing consistent, Chad. All right, that was about 3 inches under the plate.
Yep, just low. Yep, saw that.
You know, and we might very well start getting into some of the areas where this ammo could really lend its inconsistencies here.
Yeah, I mean, it is cheap ammo. It's
For what
definitely
it
not
costs,
match
it
grade.
doesn't shoot too terrible, I don't think.
No, not for a little bit of fun. I don't know if I'm going to be taking any shots with 8-inch popper today. but
It definitely doesn't shoot as good as that Winchester white box, those 180s.
man, those things are so hard to find.
I know, I
man.
wish Winchester still made that load,
Yeah.
but they don't.
You can find them every now and again, but they're definitely not producing them new.
No, they're not.
All right, I'm just going to keep the same point of aim and see what happens.
Good.
Yep.
How do you like that trigger?
I love Timneys. I really do.
Well, I did take a Dremel and cut the safety off, but other than that.
Well, I just recently put a Timney in my little CZ455, my integral, and what a world of difference. I mean, I like my jewel triggers and, you know, in bolt actions too, but boy, Timneys are hard to beat for the money.
They're not bad.
Especially an upgrade for a Mosin. Oh man, good
Yeah.
trigger.
Yeah, keep that point of aim. You may even consider a little more elevation if you want to be closer to the center of the plate, but not bad.
Yeah, I'll give it a slight more hold.
Yep.
Here.
Good shot. Keep going.
I mean, this rifle, you know, I beat myself up for not buying one of these barrels years ago, just to have it laying around for a project like this, because this thing is really neat and unique. I mean,
It's different.
you know, my 700's cool. I mean, sure, it pits the ace, but I mean, this thing is very, very little money compared to like a good quality like 700 or whatever, and it's just as fun to shoot, especially with cheap ammo that you can just buy off the shelf.
Those 200s are where it's at.
Yeah.
And the Mosin is a 200 grain bullet for sure.
All right. Same hold?
Yes. Good shot, Chad. Keep doing that. You just put 3 rounds into probably about a 6-inch circle.
I'll take that.
I don't think it, I mean, why does it need to shoot any better than that? Well, it can always shoot better, boys and girls, but good shooting. All right, now that favored a little bit higher, but you're on the plate.
Yeah, same hold.
Okay.
We were seeing some weird inconsistencies with some ammo the other day, so.
Well, it is cheap.
I mean,
It's not guaranteed to be match grade.
was,
I think it's cool to kind of see like what some of this cheaper stuff can do at longer range. It gives people a little bit of perspective about what they're dealing with.
all right, I'm just gonna shoot like 5 more and I'll pass it off.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
This thing is fun. I mean, it's a heavy rifle for sure, but I mean, literally, I'm spotting for myself down range. So I mean, the can takes a lot of the recoil out, you know, for sure, plus the weight of the rifle, and you know, you can literally see the shot go down range, and you can see the splash and everything. Oh man.
I'm definitely going to buy more of that ammo.
All right, so 5 shots left. I'm gonna go for the
Go
8
for
inch.
the 8-inch plate.
I'm gonna go for the 8-inch plate.
Quit being a drama queen and do it.
All right, so my hold.
You got a good wind blowing left to right.
Just
Just off
left.
the left edge, Chad.
Oh, just left.
Just off the left edge.
I might have to take more than 5 shots. Just left.
It's needed.
I can believe it.
Simmer down now.
Simmer down now.
You don't want to have a conniption.
Just left.
Impact.
Yes.
Impact.
Yeah.
Good shot. Well, you know,
Yes!
Mosins can't hit anything though.
Well, I don't know if you could consider this a Mosin anymore.
It's not.
Like
It's kind of a little redheaded stepchild.
it's like my custom 1022, where the only stock Ruger part on it anymore is the bolt.
And you're probably going to find a way to swap that too.
I probably will. No, I mean, I don't know. That thing's nice.
The only thing original on that is the magazine, the action, and the bolt.
Actually, this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything else is.
Well, you need to get ready to like custom fit you some bottom metal so you can start using some like ASCS mags or whatever, you know.
That would be, in a word, obscene.
It would be quite obscene. Hey man, what kind of action is that? A Mosin? What? A Mosin?
Hey, I'll just get her name engraved on the side of Mijong tiles, Natasha.
Oh, get out of the way, cow. I got a cow crossing down range.
He's fine.
Get
Shoot
on
over
out
his
of the
back.
way. They won't know the difference, no way.
You're good. He's out of the way. Just off the left edge of the plate.
Ah! 2 more shots.
Those 3 shots are inside of probably an 8-inch circle.
Aim small, miss small. That should be a country song. Dadgummit.
Exact same spot.
I know,
You literally
man.
put that round in the exact hole in the berm that the last one was. Like your last 3 shots, Chad, are just right on top of each other.
All right, I'm gonna give it slightly more right-hand hold.
Just over the top.
Whoa!
You missed by an inch over the top of the plate.
This thing does shoot exceptionally well with this ammo for what it is. I mean, it stuff's like $9 for 20 rounds.
It may not even be that much, Chad.
It might
be $7. I don't remember what I paid for it.
Well, whatever the case is, it's cheap ammo, super cheap ammo. And like Eric said earlier, I mean, that's a boat tail soft point with a huge bearing surface. You can take out and shoot just about any large game, you know, medium to large game with, and that thing will do the trick.
It sure
or
will.
The trick, you know, for sure. So
I would feel confident taking an animal at 300 or 400 yards with this gun.
oh yeah,
No problem.
I think it would definitely do it. I mean,
It would. And it would do it
definitely accurate
humanely
enough for
too.
that.
I tell you what, I think we're going to do some ballistic shell testing with this load. I want to see what it's made of for real.
For sure. All right, well, come on, let's see what you can do.
Yeah, man. All right, swap up. All right, guys, Chad's making it look easy. We have not let the gun cool at all. We're just going to keep shooting. Okay.
Slap her around a little bit there.
My girl Natasha and her sister Misha have been out doing some ugly things at the range today.
Some fugly things at the range.
I see what you did there. All right, 2.3.
Mm-hmm.
That wind looks like it's blowing left to right still?
It's still blowing left to right, but it's, you know,
It's
very
not really
minimal.
affecting the bullet much, is it?
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Those rounds sit stack in there, like elevation-wise. It's just the windage is just the issue. You aiming for the 8-inch?
Yeah.
All right, low left, just off the bottom edge of the plate.
I saw it. Like you said, you can really just spot for yourself with this thing.
Yeah,
to a degree.
that thing literally has, you know, very, very little recoil.
Got
you
Hit
smack
on the lower end?
Yeah, you smack the lower post.
That's fine. All right, let me bring my hold up just a hair.
Yep. Shot bird.
Just over.
Just like, well, kind of over and to the right, just slightly.
Not bad. All right. I tell you what, I want to just try to maybe shoot a group, and I'm going to use the half-size D28 on the left.
Okay.
Is the other camera picking that up? Is
yeah.
it that wide?
Oh, yeah, it's that wide.
All right.
You're just causing me more editing, that's all.
That's okay.
All right, see what you got. All right, directly under the plate.
Oh, that was low?
Yeah, that was low.
I'll be dang.
Yeah, in that ant bed.
Okay.
So.
Strange.
Oh, that was a good shot. Just low the center of the plate. Windage was perfect.
That sounded different. I knew I didn't pick a round up.
Yeah.
You know, one of the most important things about shooting these guns accurately is make sure you have a round in the chamber.
Well, that might be prudent.
Might help.
Might be prudent.
All right.
All right, Cindy, when you're ready. Still on the half size?
These wasps here are not playing around. All right.
Yeah, I think we got a nest up under the tower. We'll figure that out. We got some medicine for that. I couldn't see where that one impacted down there.
Strange. Using the exact same point of aim.
Got a little bit of a right-left wind now. Oh, just high over his left shoulder, it looked like.
No, really?
Yep. Just over the left shoulder.
Good grief.
It's hard to spot those shots down there because, I mean, it's not as apparent where they actually land in those railroad ties.
All right, I'll tell you what then. We'll go back to the round on the right, and that way that we can see the splashes a little bit better.
Yeah.
And look, I'm gonna cheat kind of the upper end of the gong a bit.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, all of my shots mostly are down the bottom side. Okay. Yep. Looked like you were favoring, let's see, was that shot up there at 2 o'clock? I can't tell. Hang on, fire one more. All right, that was just low.
I'm using a 2.5 hold.
Yeah, your last shot may have been right there at 7 o'clock.
Okay. Maybe I need to give it a little more.
Wind is still kind of blowing right left again. I mean, not much, but probably enough to move that bullet just a tiny bit. Yep.
Okay, I see where they're landing. Let me shoot a group now.
Yeah, that was a good just high left center mass shot.
Saw that. I saw that. Let me use that same hold, and I'm just going to put the remaining rounds into that plate, hopefully. A little bit, getting lost in translation a bit. We're getting there.
It's just my poor spotting abilities.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Oh yeah, man, you hit just off the side there about, I don't know, 20 millimeters.
Yeah. This is just fun. I don't care. I just enjoy doing it.
Just barely off, man, 20 millimeters.
Oh yeah.
Now,
now, son, just as the crow flies to the right.
Now, if we just use the metric system, then we'd probably be all right, right?
Maybe.
Send it when you're ready. Just over the
That
top
one
of the
hit
plate.
right over the top.
Yep.
Strange.
No, it's not. It's cheap ammo.
It could be the ammo. It could be me.
Cheap ammo. Cheap gun.
Well, it's neat to see what it can do, though.
Over the top again.
Right over the top.
Yep. That one was about 5 or 6 inches above your last shot.
I can't believe that. We
Well,
may
she-
have to
she
go
got
back
a
to the
taste
drawing
of-
board with.
She got a taste of me, and she doesn't like you anymore. That's just all it is. Very simple. Send her when you're ready. Right over the top.
Still right over the top.
I think Natasha just wants a new home. So
I can't believe that. I mean, it's putting them all in the same spot.
It
just not
is.
where
I
I
mean,
want them to go.
it's within like like pie plate at that range. You know, right over the top of the gong.
All right, I'll tell you what. I think I have one round left.
Are you going to shoot the gopher?
Yes. Go big or go home.
Go small or go home. Do it. If you don't end. Oh, what? What the heck happened there? You see where that thing landed?
I did.
It landed like 3 feet low. Hang on. I'm going to go down and get. We have some more ammo?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. How many more rounds you got? None?
Pretty good bit.
No, I mean in the gun.
Just one. Let
All
me
right.
take one last shot at the gopher.
Dude, what the heck happened there? Well, you must have been using the wrong hold for something.
No,
You sure?
positive.
Holy cow. Try it again. Oh, just right below
out
him.
from under his feet there. Yeah, this thing is getting a little bit.
I
on
think
the
that
sticky
round,
side.
you know, it hit low, but I think that round bounced up and maybe hit him. I can't tell. I heard a little pop down there.
Hey, I'll take it.
But-
the camera doesn't lie down there.
You want to end on that note, or you want me to
Yeah,
grab
you
another
know
box?
what? I think we're done here.
All right.
Guys, we just really wanted to showcase this build because this is just kind of one of those kind of fun things that we did just because we can. This is not practical, guys. This is not the type of rig that somebody would build just to build as a, I don't know, precision type gun. I wouldn't really call it a, you know, I wouldn't call it a really nice 5R Remington 700 or anything like that beyond any shadow of a doubt.
It would be fun to see you shoot PRS with that or something.
Well, yeah, it would be a funny exercise in futility, but it is fun to shoot and it is cheap to shoot, and that's kind of what I was going for, was just a way to launch cheap 54R. And I think what we're probably going to do is I'll do a little bit more ammo testing through this gun to see what ammo it really likes, and we'll just kind of try to get that all figured out, and maybe we'll come back to the drawing board with this at a later date. We just wanted to show it off. It was kind of unique. It's different. It's not something you see every day. Everything seemed to work just fine. I might actually adjust the headspace on this gun a little bit and back that barrel out just a hair so that we're not having to use so much force to close the bolt. That's one thing that I noticed. We probably should have backed off just a little bit. I think when we torqued down that headspace ring, we might have turned the barrel over, overcammed it just a little bit. That's okay. That's an easy fix because of the way that this thing is made. It's just as simple as pulling the action out of the stock and backing the barrel out. It can literally be fixed in 5 minutes. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. We hope you enjoyed it. The gun does show some promise. This is our first major outing with the gun and doing some shooting with it. Preliminary, cheap, you know, $7 a box ammo. Not too terrible. Guys, thank you so much for the support on Patreon. Thank you so much for supporting us in ManCans. It means so much to me and my family and your fellow viewers. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Have a good day. We'll see you next time.